This is a picture of 74 Nightingale Lane in Clapham, South London. It's a school called Bromwood Hall and it's a Grade 2 listed building. There is something very wrong in this picture. I'll give you 10 seconds to see if you can spot it, and I will tell you what it is towards the end of this video. Okay, time's up. Did you see what it is? This is an example of a spite house. First, I should explain what a spite house is. A spite house is a building or structure that was built for the sole purpose of annoying the neighbours. Spite houses are a deliberate obstruction intended to block out natural light or views, or just a symbol of defiance against neighbours or local authority. There must always be an element of spite or mean-spiritedness behind it. Here are a couple of examples. The first is here in Boston, Massachusetts, and it is known as the Skinny House. The story goes that two brothers inherited a plot of land from their father and planned to share it 50-50. One of the brothers left to serve in the army and upon his return discovered that his brother had built a home for himself, taking up 90% of the inherited land. In anger at his brother's greed and selfishness, he built this skinny house on the remaining 10% of the land despite his brother and block his view and natural light. The house is a mere 10 feet wide. Also in the USA, in Alameda, California, is this property, owned by a Charles Froling. Again, this was a plot of land that Mr. Froling inherited and planned to build his dream home on. Unfortunately, the city authorities also had plans to build a road, this road, directly through the middle of his plot of land, ruining his plans. Mr. Froling was left with a tiny strip of land, and to spite the city, and also block the light and views of his unhelpful neighbour here, he carried on with his plan and built his two-storey house just on a smaller scale. You should now have a good idea of what a spite house is. Now, back to the photo of 74 Nightingale Lane. I must confess I've cheated slightly. The house itself isn't a spite house, but it has a structure on its land which is a spite wall or folly wall. It's this wall you can see here, covered in ivy. You can see what's happened from a different angle. The school used to be a private house before it was converted, and the owner lived quite happily here for many years without any neighbours. Then a developer came along and built number 76, a semi-detached townhouse, and to number 74's horror, the builders installed these three windows onto the side of the house overlooking their driveway. The owner of 74 decided to take drastic action and had this wall built approximately 7 metres high, or 22 feet, for the sole purpose of blocking the view and natural light from those three windows. Now imagine you are the new occupant of number 76. You have just moved into your new home. You may have introduced yourselves to your new neighbours at number 74. They may even have expressed unhappiness at the position of the windows. Over the following weeks, you start to see builders and lorry loads of bricks arrive, and a wall starts to be built. The wall reaches the height of your ground floor window and keeps on going. The wall gets higher and higher and higher and blocks out more and more light, and it slowly dawns on you that your neighbour at number 74 is the Donald Trump of Clapham and you are Mexico. You can only hope they don't make you pay for the wall. You may also have spotted the irony of number 74 having this tower, which quite clearly overlooks your property. Offbeat London has managed to gain exclusive access to the interior of number 76 Nightingale Lane and has taken some photos of the view from the three windows, and I can share them with you now. Do you agree with what number 74 did? Would you have done the same? Let me know in the comments below what you would have done if you were the resident at number 76, and also how you think the owner of number 74 managed to get planning permission for their wall. I hope you enjoyed this video, and spare a thought for the unfortunate current residents of number 76 Nightingale Lane. Show your support for them by liking and subscribing and checking out the other videos on the Offbeat London channel.